Hey yo, this is part of my perspective, the podcast, the sports edition. And today we're talking about the ATL Falcons. Now, see, I'm from Georgia, so by trade, I've always been a fan of the Falcons, and especially my younger years and growing older, I've always wanted best for the Falcons. But I can definitely admit here recently, I've been a little bit more juiced up of seeing possible decisions that we've been making. I like the Raheem Morris pick as the head coach because just as him as an individual, I'm the type of person like before I look at what you do on the field or on the court or anything like that, I look at who you are as a person, and that for me that counts. And based off of interviews, based off of seeing things of how he handles situations and the way he looks at situations, I dig it, man. And not only how he carries his defense. I'm a defensive person too as well. I like defense, But with the Falcons, I feel we have not went strong at a certain position in many years, and it has been irritating. And that position is the quarterback. It's been irritating to me because I've been wanting that for so many years. Even going back to the Matt Ryan years, I feel like in the last 2 years of the Matt Ryan era, we should have been having his successful. We should have had somebody that he can get to, and he can literally have someone he could have been tutoring the whole time, But we didn't have that. I feel that was a mistake. I feel that's something that we could have did better at because no offense to Devin Ritter, not Riddler, or Taylor, but not exactly what we need at the moment. Maybe some more, grooming for them. But I think what we need right now is something electrifying. And in my opinion, I love the Matt Ryan years, but I feel the most electrifying time in Atlanta was when we had a dual threat quarterback. And having a dual threat quarterback, we was one of the first ones to start that trend. And you look in the league right now, there's a lot of dual threat quarterbacks right now. Look at Patrick Mahomes, he can do both. Josh Allen, he can do both. You got Lamar Jackson, he can do both. You got Deshaun Watson, he can do both. C.J. Stroud, he can do both. Baker Mayfield, he can do both. He can do both. Some can run more than others, but they have the capability of doing both. And I feel we were a big trendsetter into that, with them in the Michael Vick years. And for me, that's what I want back. I want that dual threat quarterback. I want that quarterback who can throw it, strong arm, who can also scare you with his legs. And for me, it's only two options. Of course, we know Caleb Williams is going number one to either Washington. I'm sorry, not Washington. The Bears, most likely, I feel. Or worst case scenario, the Washington is gonna trade up and get it. But all signs right now is showing that the Bears is gonna take Caleb Williams. Those are the signs and the indications. So that leaves two options. Like I said, two options for me, which is the current Bears quarterback, Justin Fields. That's a heavy option for me. I like his run capability. Like I said, he has an arm. He can throw. I seen somebody spoke other day saying that, hey, he hasn't thrown over 300 yards very little in his career. Like, yeah, that's a positive thing that he definitely need to work on. But hey, we've seen him do it in college. It's not like we haven't seen him be great. You know what I mean? But putting the right lineman in front of him, putting which Atlanta has a good offensive line, putting a system in front of him, putting him back home in the Atlanta area. I feel will be great for Justin Fields. I feel will be great for the Atlanta Falcons because he gives us both things. He gives us that strong arm, who is a possible deep ball threat who can get Drake London. And he gives us those legs. Those legs, like I said, Lamar Jackson, we just won a second MVP. He has legs. I feel that would be great for Atlanta. Option number two, Jalen Daniels. If we trade up, that's the only thing we need to get traded up. You know, he's a good decision maker as far as his accuracy. He definitely limited his turnovers this year. I feel like that would be a great choice for us. I feel if we had him, like I said, he has great running capabilities. Maybe just slide a little bit more. You know, definitely got to avoid injuries for sure. But like I said, he's definitely someone who I feel can bring that energy that is much needed for Atlanta. That excitement, that electricity that is needed for Atlanta. Because we have everything else. We have a solid defense. Like I said, good old line. Yeah, we have a great young receiver. We need somebody else to match up with them. We have a great tight end. We have a great running back. We have two great running backs, and we get a great running game going. I feel we're right there. We're sniffing the door. We're sniffing that door. You know, we won 7 games last year. Some of them was close games. Those minor details of changing things over and improving in those areas will help us close out other wins that we should have gotten. Turn that 7-10 season into a 11-5 season. You know, it'll change that around. I feel. So, let me know what you think. If you agree with me that hey, a dual threat quarterback is what Atlanta needs right now, let me know. Those are my two options. I feel those are the best options for us. I don't want, like I said, Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback. I don't want him. That's an old guy, older guy, and I feel I want to start fresh. I want that fresh start. I want that young guy in early to mid-20s. Give me that guy. Give me somebody that we can have for the long run. But I do think that we would definitely need a veteran quarterback, like, you know, Andy Dalton or somebody like that to back up one of our two choices that we pick. We need a good veteran backup. Also, we need another veteran wide receiver, I feel, to just bring that knowledge to our young guys. With that, Atlanta Falcons will be in the game. So, like I said, this is part of my perspective, the sports edition. Let me know what you think. ATL, let's go.